On this episode, we're going to move some stuff around and try to get stuff where it's actually workable. I forgot to unload some stuff out of the Nova, move some trucks. We're going to try to get this thing tucked up in this spot here. So I'm going to move old light work out. And then we're going to go from there, see what we can get accomplished. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, but probably not going to be a ton of room to see. It's kind of hard to see anything actually. But I'm going to pull forward, get it over, and try to go straight up in there. It's pretty much out of the way. Although, if you're going to get something over there, it'd be impossible now. Kind of no room to get in, but I don't think we're gonna park anything here anytime soon, so this can live right here for the rest of its life. Next time we see this, it'll be just a big old pile of rust. So next I'm thinking I'm going to take light work off of the trailer and put the Nova on it, and then probably hook up the trailer with light work so I can move it around, and then that'll make me feel good about myself. I like that. That'll be nice. Basically, I want to get the Nova off the ground because it's a little bit lower to the ground, and it's actually pretty nice. I don't want it like in the sand just resting away. Getting it off the ground will probably help until I can put it inside. It's funny, I was talking about it the other day. I said that you know, like a 4.8 truck pulling out a truck with a trailer is about the same as pulling the 3-car with the diesel loaded down. And pulling this out of the yard with Mike's truck is kind of like the same feeling. It's like, yeah, there's definitely something back there. The jack is grounded through the trailer, so it just kind of, sometimes I gotta anyways, you get the point. You know, this thing is just too dang cool, man. Still got to wire up. I think I'm gonna get one of those little aluminum spots where you can plug it in for the trailer and, you know, whatnot. I gotta wire up the reverse lights and tail lights and all that, but it's getting there. This thing's taking some abuse. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna need a couple of tires coming up here soon. Tires, gonna repaint it. Gotta fix this. I got a camper a while back and it fell and smashed this. New jack. Future ideas, future things we're gonna do. Walking by, I just noticed that the trailer is up like this, and I actually put the tri-ball on it so that it would actually raise it up, because the truck is much lower than the white 2500 we usually use. But I'm thinking actually that we might end up putting a little bit of a drop hitch on it so the trailer is straight behind it, just so it looks better. That's all. Really, you can have the trailer this way or this way, it all functions the same. This thing's pretty much ready to get tuned. I do have to build an exhaust and wire up the O2, tuck the ECU away so it doesn't look so bad. And also I need to rewire the ECU where it just turns on with the key. Right now I actually have the fan as the fan, and as water powers the ECU. Basically, I just did that. It does turn on and off with the key, but it clearly doesn't need a key for that. That was just the first wire that I found that powered up with the key when I was doing the swap. And believe it or not, I built the motor, got it put in, and got it drivable in 3 days, which was a ton of work. But I just wanted to see how long it would take and how fast I could do it what all I had laying around, and worked out pretty good. Also, I need to clean this thing. Not gonna lie, that probably looked like the first time me ever loading a car up, because I can't see a dang thing. That scoop is huge. I mean, it's not like huge, but the scoop topped with these seats that sit extremely low, my head is like right here. I'm a midget, and yeah, I can't see over the steering wheel. So I ended up getting a coolant leak on the way here with the Nova after I loaded it up, and I'm pretty sure it's just because I threw a water pump on it that I had, and it's probably been sitting a while, and then I put on the Nova and then I drove it, and then it was sitting a while, and you know, the seals and stuff probably cracked up, and then finally was like, hey, I'm gonna leak. So I'm like looking at it, I'm like, dang, hopefully that wasn't the GMC that was leaking. And so I came over here and I'm like, oh, it's still wet, you know. So I was like, smelled it, you know, and I was like, oh, is it, you know, trans fluid or something like that? And so I smell it, and to see if it was coolant. The only thing I could smell was tacos I had like an hour ago. I went ahead and strapped it down. I'm gonna just move it around the yard, but just in case I decide to go get the Nova tuned and stuff, or bring it to, I think I'll probably bring it to someone to do the exhaust, because I really don't feel like it. It's just a couple of test pipes that need to get put in, and I got a bunch of other stuff to do. Sometimes you gotta say screw it and just take it down the road. Definitely build an AC for this truck. It's hot. Also, definitely building a firewall for this truck. Well, obviously. But still, definitely building a firewall for this thing. Pretty sure it's actually not even that hot. It's just hot outside. Definitely getting a handle for this thing. We found this, either that or it was, no, I don't know where it came from, to be honest. It matches that side, but then this is different than that. Definitely gonna get some handles for this thing. One thing at a time. In the same spot, except for I just wanted to get it up off the ground, keep it in better shape, you know. The 50, we still need to do a bunch of body work to it. I have a color picked out for it. I'll probably show that in another video. This video is just kind of having some fun, moving some stuff around, and you know, I figured you guys could join in. You know, I like the GMC. The trunk of the Nova, we filled it up with some stuff just to save some room in the last trip. We have one more trip back. I'll actually clean it later, probably paint it up nice. Looking like it's gonna rain soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue disconnecting the old trailer. This jack is broke, so I'm gonna jack it up and then probably use a floor jack on the other side to get it off. Just something I gotta fix, no big deal. I got The front piece I gotta cut out and weld in a new piece. Needs a couple other little things, but she's been good to me. On a side note, my buddy Mike picked up a 1500 the other day and he's gonna part it out. So I had a great idea. I think I'm gonna cut the firewall out. Gonna end up trying to splice the newer firewall into the cab. The reason I was gonna try this is because like the 1500 and the 2500 kind of share the same shape to the firewall. People swap Duramaxes in them all the time. So what I'm kind of thinking is go ahead and try to cut it, fit it, and if it works, cool. If not, then we'll trash it. Yeah, I know we didn't do very much work this time, but sometimes it's nice just to film stuff so you guys can see what's going on. I know a lot of you guys ask questions, where's this car, that car, so it's kind of nice just an update video to keep you guys informed what's going on. That's all for today. It's starting to rain, but you guys have a wonderful day and tune in next time.